Welcome back to Let's Play La-Mulana, and we are nearing the end of the game. We have to chant the mantras and then confront Mother. And I never opened that. Oh, here we go. It's a shop, obviously. And decent stuff for whatever you need there. Now, the trickiest part with the mantras is knowing where to chant them. It's always going to be a front area, or actually it's always a backside area, but remember, the Chamber of Extinction, or Chambers, the Infinite, or Endless Corridor and the Dimensional Corridor are reversed. Here's one. And you have to chant one mantra in order to make the next one appear. Anyway, the general idea is that you're basically attacking the backside equivalent of the Guardian Room. I already killed half of them, thanks. And the way you're supposed to figure that out is those compasses. You're supposed to I'm trying to think of the best way to explain it. What you're supposed to do is basically like I'm trying to move while I'm talking. Well, basically you're supposed to sort of measure the number of rooms in the front between the compass and the boss room. And then you sort of reverse it to find the correct room you're supposed to use the mantra. Now, I've looked at maps, the actual maps, and I can say that does not add up a lot. So I'm not sure exactly how that was supposed to work. That's the theory at any rate. So in other words, if from the compass you have to say go 2 rooms up and 2 rooms to the right to reach a boss room, then from the backside compass it would be 2 rooms up and 2 rooms to the left. That's what I was looking for. Get back up there. I can. I can jump. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, you do the mantras in reverse order of the areas. So you start with the Endless and Dimensional Corridors, which is Area 8, then the Twin Labyrinths, Area 7, and so on. Now to get the Inferno Cavern one, you have to go back here, and now you can bring the statue. guess this would be the fastest way to get to it. And that disintegrates. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know why I dropped instead of using the elevator. Whatever, I don't know what I'm doing. I just do things. Mantra spot it is over here. Is it this one? This one. Yep, there we go. And hate having to switch between the hand scanner and the jet pillar. Also, yes, you pass through the Tower of the Goddess a lot to get into these things. Oops. And there was one. I thought I had already broken that. Oh, well. Now, in the original version, since you were on a computer automatically with it, the way you did the mantras and also the birth-death thing for the fairies and the right elixir is you actually typed them on the keyboard. And yep, that's where I'm headed. What's Mulbert got to say? Yeah, I don't care about your father. I want nothing to do with him. No. Not looking for your father. No, I didn't. Talk about something else. I don't care about your father. Okay, I'm not gonna get it. There is a rather crucial hint she gives, and there was that one tablet that talked about the Blessed One when the mother is gone, but also she basically says, "See me after you've defeated the mother." That is a very crucial clue. Now, to be fair, these areas is it may be tedious, but if you're really having a hard time with the mantras, like knowing where to go, it's really not that hard to force your way through it. It's quicker this way again. Actually, there is no real way to get to where I'm going here. Yeah, I know I'm missing quite a few tablets. Want to read all the tablets, play the game yourself, damn it. It's a great game, you should all be playing it. It's actually weird being back at the game guidance at this point. I preferred the way the original version put that final tablet. It was, I believe, something like chant the name, she of the beginning, chant the name, she of the beginning and ending of everything, and send her to eternal rest. I don't know, somehow that just sounds more poetic. And let's just use the right mantra. There we go. Alright, one interesting thing. The seal is broken on the key sword. It is now actually one of the stronger weapons of the game. Before it was the weakest. I believe it is on par with the flail whip, but I'm not entirely certain. Alright, with the mantras done, one thing you may notice now, the grail point to the Shrine of the Mother is gone. So we're going to have to hoof it the long way. And I will take the berry just to be safe. And just so I don't have to worry about avoiding everything here. Yeah, I know I'm a rather reckless player. That's probably why I'm not nearly as good at video games as some other people I've seen. Alright. And... whoa! This place has seen better days. It is now, well, it still just says Shrine of the Mother, but it is now the true Shrine of the Mother. These annoying guys are here. And we can now get at that dais we never could before. And be careful of the tendrils there that are swinging around. Those will hurt you. Fairy's gone already. And it's kind of hard to see, but there's a little tendril line thing you can climb there. sub-boss to fight here. Last sub-boss of the game. No. I hate this place. And yeah, look out for the monkeys. That is a rather odd thing sitting there. I wonder if I could activate that now. Ah! You Hanuman. Alright, we've been tormenting Beelzebub through the whole game, now he fights. Ah! Come on. There we go, into phase 2. Die. Thank you. Oh, and full health even. And now we have to rescan the Grail tablet. Actually, no, I think I have to... Will this work? It's... Remember way back she said of... Yep. Way back she said when you come to a place that you can't get through with your powers or something like that, to see her again? Yep, good. Which is the quickest place to get a fairy. Healing as I go through this. Because you want as much health as you can get. Monkeys. At least they're not invincible most of the time. Now be careful as you whip that, because when it moves you can get hurt. There, now that I talked to the fairy queen. Show that. Ladder here. Here we go. Use the seals. And the final hug. And as it said, the key sword is used for certain summoning ceremonies. Whoops. And I completely forgot to do the software. Alright, just like with fighting Tiamat, want this lineup. What this does, by the way, this combo, it powers up your whip. It powers up all your other weapons. It gives you longer invulnerability once you've been hit. And if you die, you're actually immediately regain 32 health, but it only works once per loading. So here's Mother's physical form. And if you have the right elixir and all of the Grail points scanned, this happens. Eat the mother. Turn that on. Ah. Now form 2. In the original game, this was very clearly meant to be like the Virgin Mary holding the baby Jesus, and no one's surprised that they changed it for this version. This is much simpler this time around. In the original game, there was, I believe, it's called a paradiddle, and you basically had to scan tablets to, basically there were two eyes just kind of floating, and you had to scan various tablets to know the order in which to hit the eyes, and if you did it wrong, you would get hurt. And now the final confrontation. Starts out just like before, but when she starts taking damage, there are the seals or the symbols of the she can face two different ways with that. The various guardians, and she starts using their attacks. Ah! Ah, stop doing that. Oh, this is not going well. Oh, that's stupid. So yeah, just regained 32 health. Got her! Yes! Now up there, people have been debating forever what that fetus thing is. My theory is that it is the mother trying to revive herself, and that since her soul is separated from her body, she can't actually revive. Anyway, we get the Treasure of Life, the Treasure of La-Mulana. However, the ruins are the mother's body, and since the mother's now dead, the ruins are collapsing. Wouldn't be a Metroidvania without an escape sequence. Now here's an interesting thing. If you're trying to get, well, basically a goal for this game is to get all hidden treasures. The really dickish move of this game is there are hidden chests that will not appear until this escape sequence. So you actually have to go out of your way in order to actually get some of those treasures. There we go, that breaks open. Oh, and incidentally, that actually shows up there if you ever wanted to actually just see that. And the Holy Grail is gone, by the way. So, you can't just grail out. Crumbling ceiling doesn't hurt. Enemies do, though. Here's another goofy oversight. There are various glitches of being able to, like, glitch through walls. Most of the time, you'll just end up glitching to the surface. The funny thing is, if that happens in this escape sequence, you're actually stuck on the surface, even though that's technically where you're going. But it doesn't like register as having escaped. So you're kind of stuck and you just have to wait for everything to just collapse and try again. Screw that up. I got time. So, anyway, if you hadn't figured by now, you have to go see... Oh, God, I gotta go this way. That's nice of them, at least. All of the walls where you're forced to use weights to get through them, they just move on their own now. I sworn I pressed jump again. Oh, whatever. And that's the end. And yeah, various characters show up here. What you end up doing during the game can determine who shows up here. Like I said before, getting all of the hidden treasures is one of the things you have to do. Collecting all the ROMs, software, collecting all the maps. Another thing you have to do is beat all the bosses in hard mode to get someone to appear. So, yeah. I don't think I'll ever do an all characters ending here. Oh yeah, talking to all the developers, that makes Naramura appear there, the little blue guy with the weird face. That's Naramura's avatar. And the tempo's slightly different from the original version of, or the main version of this song, that comes with the game. So the jumping is a little off. It's supposed to jump right when the music kind of goes doo-doo-doo. Oh well. Also notice Deceased Crab and Madame Luna and the special thanks there. Honestly, I'm not sure. I've never heard what they did to get put up there. I mean, I know Deceased Crab was really pretty instrumental in helping get this game, the original La-Mulana known throughout in America. I know that's how I learned of the game, and I'm quite thankful for it. There's another spot where it gets off. They're supposed to stop right when the music kind of slowed down here. And it's been 3 years since that's been out already. Now we're eagerly awaiting the sequel. Oh, I never did read that tablet. There's a tablet, I believe it's in the Twin Labyrinths, that talks about all the children being destroyed, and it ends by saying the 8th children will be destroyed in 2050. Hey, wait, you jerk, Sean! So it ends with our father stealing the tablet from his own son. Anywho, the tablet says the 8th children would be destroyed in 2015, which was the target year for the sequel to be released, but we're not sure it'll actually get out this year still. There's, only about 2 months, two and a half months left. Anyhow, that's La-Mulana, folks. It is my favorite game, and I encourage anyone to get it themselves and to play it. Next time, as I said before, I have something special in plan for Halloween, so I hope you'll join me then. Thanks for watching, those of you who did. Goodbye.